to speak again on this same matter?
Thank you, Mayor, Deputy Mayor, councillors and council staff. My name's Wal Maleny from Cove Williams and Associates. Our engagement on the project was to look at the feasibility of servicing the site. We consulted with Sydney Water, Endeavour Energy, NBN and Telstra. The advice from the service authorities was presented in our report, and I believe Council has a copy of that. Sydney Water advised that the capacity of the pressure sewer system in Jamberoo needed to be modelled and assessed as to whether it needed to be upgraded or duplicated or other measures taken to serve the site with sewer. Water was not an issue. There are water mains in Golden Valley Way which will adequately service the development. What Sydney Water require is for the proponent at the time when a subsequent development application is lodged to engage a consultant experienced in pressure system modelling to attend Sydney Water's office in Parramatta and to sit down with Sydney Water staff to examine the pressure sewer system to see what actually needs to be upgraded. It could well be that nothing needs to be upgraded, or it could be another solution is found. It's important to note that Sydney Water did not say that the development could not be serviced. It said we need to look at the servicing options for sewer. Endeavour Energy were satisfied that sufficient electricity could be provided, and as everyone knows, NBN and Telstra are already available widely in Jamberoo. So from the servicing point of view, the development can be adequately serviced. It's just a matter of detailed design as to how the sewer system is upgraded or augmented for that to occur.
Are there any questions, councillors? Councillor Rice.
Thank you, Mr Mayor, and thank you very much for that explanation, because I was concerned about, when I read the business report, about the capacity of the sewer in Jamberoo to manage the increased load of this development. But from the way you described it, it sounds like that meeting hasn't been had yet, so there hasn't been... You can't provide an idea of what's going to happen yet.
That is correct. Sydney Water has a very strict procedure that they will not give definitive advice until such time that an applicant lodges a Section 73 certificate. The lodgement of the Section 73 certificate application, it's like, if I can use a council example, council will not give definitive advice to a landowner regarding what they can do on their land until they lodge a DA. They can give general advice that, yes, the zoning permits this, the DCP permits this. Sydney Water's feasibility assessment for the rezoning has done that. It said, we can service it, we don't know what the details of that servicing will be. Should the rezoning application be approved by council and subsequently by the state government, the applicant would then, as part of the master planning process, lodge that application with Sydney Water and then arrange for that modelling to happen, and then a solution would be found which would then be presented to council either as part of the DA or a concept so that there's surety that once the site is developed for residential dwellings, that the sewer can service the property.
That answers your question, Councillor Rice?
Yeah, it does answer the question. So the DA would have to have it at that point. It has to be finalised.
No matter how hard you pester Sydney Water, they just say, until you've got a DA or until you've got a development proposal, this is all we're prepared to give you. If they could not service it, either with sewer or water, they would say we cannot service it. An example of that was Albion Park in the late 90s. They said, until we get the high-level reservoir, there's parts of Albion Park that cannot be serviced. And the high-level reservoir, I believe, has gone in, and the service has been expanded. And that's a common thing in the urban development areas, that sometimes the infrastructure lags the development by a little bit.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks for your explanation.
Are there any other questions, councillors? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor.